Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 25 of the Lost Descendants League here on Ruthless. The Double Strike Berserker is fantastic. I am loving this character. It clears very well. It does pretty incredible damage by my standards. And funny enough, it's kind of shaping up to be like one of, if not my tankiest character of this league, which is like a good thing, obviously, but kind of weird. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you near the end. I would say the main thing that actually kills this character is just anything chaos. Oh, come on. It's always a unique map I have. But, yeah, Betrayal feels amazing. I can kill them all pretty well. Except for, of course, Tora. Tora is, like, terrifying. Not only is she just scary normally because she does so much chaos damage, but because I'm a Berserker, I get even more punished. Oh, a card chart. Oh, okay. Well, I died picking up a card chart. It's fine. But yeah, I get even more punished for having negative chaos res because, of course, I'm taking percent more damage just by being a Zerker. So I'm in this weird spot where it's like I kind of want to spec into Betrayal, but it's like if you do Betrayal on Ruthless and you're just like blocking Tora every time, it just kind of feels bad. I mean, maybe I should just do it anyway, but I don't know. I decided to try to take a little bit of a gamble here. I am spec'd into Abyss. Eventually, I do end up taking this entire, like, I want to say wheel, but it's more like a river. It's like a branch or whatever. But yeah, I took a missile army as well. Basically, all the nodes I took just give you a ton of monsters. The monsters give you a bunch of XP, and they're kind of fun to run. I ended up getting a unique map I needed. Obviously, it was very easy to complete. But one more skill point, pretty cool. I'm not going to take that node that increases the rarity of stuff, but it is important to get more eyes. I got a pretty nice energy shield helmet. It's not like insane, but it's pretty good. With quality, it was just under 300 energy shield, which is actually a little bit better than I thought it was. But yeah, so far, I'm not struggling with anything on this character. This character destroys Blights, it destroys Abyss, it's amazing at Betrayal, almost never dies. Got my Uber Lab done, so now we have double Warcry Exertion, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, though, after I got my points, the game crashed before I could use my Divine Font. Wasn't a huge deal, though. I went on to my Pathfinder, put on my Devotos, and just did a bunch of Merc Labs. I think I did like 5 or 6. Got 20% quality on Double Strike, and we magically got a Dialas. I have not seen one of these in a very, very long time. Oh my god, that's a hell of a quiver. I don't know how much I'm going to spend on the Dialas. Like, obviously, it's really good. It's really interesting. But man, giving up a body armor, like all the stats that come with the body armor and Ruthless, is pretty brutal, unless you have some incredible gear. So as you saw, we failed pretty badly to try to even 6-socket it. So I'm probably not going to mess with it for a while, just let it sit in the stash. Maybe if I get some character that's insane for it, or better yet, maybe if one day I get a character that has like really good chaos res, I can spec into Ritual and maybe get some omens or whatever. I dropped the corrupted Victarios, which I don't mind because I don't care about that. And will the Perseverance die? Which obviously it didn't, but unfortunately it kind of died because it did nothing. We double corrupted it and got literally nothing from it, which is kind of sad. But at the same time, I'm glad I still have it. I was running the Perseverance for a while, but honestly, it's just kind of worse. Like, my damage is already pretty amazing. It's not really worth it for me to give up a Stygian Vise, which gives me like 250 life or something like that. But I did end up switching my auto exertion to what's it called to Ancestral Cry, and funny enough, it actually exerts 16 attacks, and most of the time I can't even use all 16 before like it refreshes again, and the clear speed feels so much better now. It's absolutely night and day. Very happy I took this. I might even eventually just be able to like exert both of my war cries automatically, which would be pretty cool. I got a Doriani's Machinarium, which, you know, it just gives you the boots, which aren't incredible. But you never know. I mean, sometimes having these boots is really good, so I am happy I have them. It is kind of funny, though, that I got the map on, like, I think it was like a 76 zone or something like that. I didn't even know it could drop that low, but hell yeah. I spent quite a bit of currency trying to craft an eye. I think going for a murderous eye is a mistake. I think I just need to wait until I get a couple hypnotic. Because, like, there's no way I'm going to use the Darkness Enthroned on this character. Like, I would have to have some, like, disgusting jewels for it to be worth it. And I just really don't see that happening. Oh, no res, sad. But it is still cool. I like crafting eye jewels, but and like I said, you saw earlier, I did spec into Abyss. Anyway, I did have a Conqueror fight, and the map boss killed me 3 times because, like I said, minus Chaos Res makes me die. But the Conqueror did nothing to me. I didn't even die to him, which is pretty cool. He also dropped nothing, but hey, as long as he doesn't kill me, that's good. That's all that really matters in the end. But we did end up hitting level 85. It really wasn't that much of a grind. Considering so many times I would just like Alk and go tier 14 maps, I'm pretty proud of how this character did. Anyway, time to roll my gems. Our first gem. Oh no, not Viper Strike. Ew, Rain of Arrows. Why is it all arrows all of a sudden? Toxic Rain looks kind of fun, but like I've already played 2 bow characters. Do you guys really want to see a third one? I'm going to take Viper Strike. I don't know if I'm ever going to use it. I don't really have any gear for it, but I don't know. It's something I've never played, so maybe. Oh, Earth Shatter. Cleave over Rage. I think we're going to take Tectonic Slam. We're probably not going to play it, but I'm just going to take it anyway. Alright, please be a good gem. Ew. And 2 minions. Okay, well, I guess we're taking Eye of Winter. I absolutely hate Eye of Winter, and maybe that's a reason I should force myself to play it, but I don't know. I thought the Hydra was going to die there, so I just stood still attacking because I'm a moron. But we only died once, killed the Hydra. Pretty happy with this character. The single target feels absolutely incredible. I would like to get a little bit tankier, but honestly, the main thing that kills me outside of chaos damage is just standing still way too long. If you look at the mods in this fight right here, I did not die to this character at all. Like, we just killed the memory, had no problem. I stood there and face tanked almost everything. The ring is actually insane. Chaos damage, intimidation on hit. Pretty happy with that. And we killed the Minotaur. Holy shit. What the fuck? I think that's the I think that's the best influence helmet I have ever seen on Ruthless, period. I don't know how the hell I am ever gonna color that with 3 blue. Because like at minimum we need 2. But like ideally we want at least 3. Because we have to have the gem. And then we have to have Minefield, and then we have to have Charged Mines. And I don't think you could drop Minefield or Charged Mines, or else you would feel very sad. It would be really cool to use that helmet, and to be honest with you, I kind of want to use Glacial Cascade with it, because 1, I love Glacial Cascade, and 2, I haven't done a Glacial Cascade miner in a very long time. And now, I know I've been talking all league how I'm trying very hard not to play a Trapper or a miner, but I mean, how am I not going to use a 6-link influenced helmet that also has nearby enemies take % increased elemental damage? Like, I am probably never going to have a helmet like that again. I don't think I've ever had a helmet like that in my entire time of playing Ruthless, and I have easily passed 100 characters by this point. So, I don't know, man. It feels like I have 3 just insane pieces of gear that, like, I'm going to feel real bad if I don't use all of them. On the bright side, though, we have the mace. We're using the mace right now. It's just as beautiful as I was hoping it would be. So I do feel a little bit better, but we still have the Darkness Enthroned, and now, actually, no, we have 4. The Darkness Enthroned, the mace, the Coward's Legacy, and now that 6-link helmet. What I'm also thinking is, what if we use that 6-link helmet and we use the Coward's Legacy? Or whatever, whichever cowards it is. Just like imagine, like we'd have the low life % more damage, a 6-link helmet, and we would have enemies nearby take % increased damage. Like, yeah, the character's probably going to be really squishy, but I mean, come on, that sounds sick. Anyway, we got a haste. I thought the Tempest was off of me, but apparently there was 1 second left. So it is corrupt, which is pretty depressing. But on the bright side, we have a haste. I'll probably just keep it level 1 forever. That way I can use it on like every character I reroll or whatever. Because having haste for... Wow, I can't even talk. Having haste for the campaign is absolutely amazing. It lets you go so fast. And now, I think we have like the full setup. All I need now is the Rarity All-Res belt from like Temple. Because I have the Gold Rim. We have a Wanderlust. We have a bunch of weapons. Oh my god. Oh god. I mean, whatever, it's cool, we got a cool map. But yeah, like I was saying, we have so much leveling gear. I did start the Viper Strike character. I'll talk more about that near the end of the video. But needless to say, we are not playing that character yet. But anyway, doing some more temples, leveling up on this character. Well, I'm not really leveling up right now. I'm like alking and going a lot, so I'm kind of dying to some insanely rippy mods. And decided to use some of my Ghost Scarabs, and my god. I used a 3-to-1 all of my Scarabs for Tormented Spirits. I am not doing that anymore. From this one map, using 3 Scarabs, we got 15 maps. 15 maps. If you've ever played Ruthless, you know how many maps that is. Like, that's absolutely insane. And then not too long after that, funny enough, we dropped our very first tier 17. There is no chance in hell. Oh my god, it's a nice amulet. There's no chance in hell I can complete it, but I figure I might as well run it, see if I can get any loot or whatever. It's 90% more life. You know, you lose action speed every time you cast. They have tons of endurance charges. And funny enough, my single target damage still felt amazing, even with 90% more life and endurance charges. The only reason I kept dying is the stupid little rain of arrow thing that makes it so you can't move, kind of like the exile does to you. And yeah, we ended up failing the map. There was no chance I was going to kill the boss anyway, but we almost fully completed it, which feels nice. This character is also my only character that could stand still and face tank the courthouse boss. But if I'm being honest, like, any damage mod makes me die. So it's not that impressive, but by my standards, it's pretty good. I've been doing some Blight Scarabs recently because Blight is amazing. Not only does it give you a ton of XP, but just look at the loot pile. I kind of want to, like, save these Scarabs and use them on my Pathfinder, but we'll see. Anyway, you're going to see me deleting these chromes for a very long time, but maybe one day we'll hit 3 blue. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. So I did start the Viper Strike character because I was like, oh, hey, you know what? I actually have a wasp nest, so I can actually play the character. But no, this weapon actually does not work with Mamba because Mamba only lets you get 1 poison on an enemy, so it literally just does not work. So I have absolutely nothing to use with this. I do know about the heist daggers, but I am not doing heist this entire league. There's still like another 2 months of this league or whatever. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'll do heist in like a league and stuff like that, but I'm not doing it here. This is a nice break for me to have fun and not do stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna play the Mamba Strike, but maybe we will later. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a good dagger or something. But other than that, my plan is to alternate between the Berserker and Pathfinder. Really want to farm a bunch of chromatic orbs and just desperately try to get this helmet. Like, you have no idea. If I could get... I don't know. I was thinking maybe if I got 2 blue, I would still try. But, like, I would have to either drop Minefield or Charged Mines. And I honestly think that the answer is to drop Minefield, because if I'm doing it on my Trickster, I get 2 Frenzy Charges anyway. So maybe I would just have insane throwing speed, but I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, just look at this helmet. Like, just look at it. There's no way I've ever had a helmet this good in Ruthless, and I have to use it. Like, I mean, obviously it's not perfect, like the hypothermia is like, you know, level 18 or whatever, but still, I mean, I'm not complaining at all. 33% mind damage, enemies take percent increased damage, flat cold damage to spells, and of course, it's a freaking 6-link helmet. Like, how much more can you ask for? Anyway, outside of that, I did change my tree a little bit. I changed my third tree. We're going to do some Lucid Dreams farming. Try to get some Val Orbs, try to get some jewels and stuff like that. I also got a little bit of Scarab stuff. I might even commit to even more Scarab stuff, just because I'm going to be flying through maps so fast with Pathfinder. My second tree, I did change my Abyss a little bit. Came over here, got Corrupted Gaze. Sure, sometimes it's going to brick a jewel that you get, but maybe sometimes you'll get something insane. We still have this. I don't think this is worth it at all. I think it's kind of like whatever. I only care about this small node just to try to get more eyes. For a little while, I did go all the way to Trail Destruction, but I just don't think it's worth it. It's really cool. You get a ton of XP and insane density, but, like, it's just not really worth it for me right now. If I had, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 more skill points, I'd consider doing it, but right now, I just can't stretch my points that thin. But even as it is right now, it just feels incredible. We get so many monsters constantly. Feels really nice. My main tree is still pretty much the same. You know, it's mainly just to get me bosses. I'm going to drop strong boxes here at some point. Pretty much already have. I just need more respecs to get rid of these. Probably going to keep this because this entire tree is designed just to be for tier 14 plus, which is really important. And having this on red maps feels incredible. And getting, like, I don't know, like, getting a lot of Delve Juice for free just feels nice because you get so much XP from it. Our maps are still at 31. I'm going to get this node back here once I can respec stuff. I think I'm going to keep Immune Response because Immune Response is disgusting. Gives you a nice chunk of XP, especially with the Blight Scarab. But yeah, anyway, oh yeah, one more thing. On the third tree, I am probably going to drop Alva. I'll probably keep these 2 right here, but I'm going to drop this, I'm going to drop this, and just do some other stuff on this tree, because, like, if I'm doing... This tree is designed for low-tier farming, so, like, these 2 nodes are good, because it gives you a better chance of getting, like, really good temples, but I'm not going to need the extra time, and because I'm not getting the extra time, I'm not going to be grabbing the cursed chest anyway, So yeah, we'll probably do that, use all those points on something else. I'm kind of, I don't know, I kind of think I should do Betrayal. Like, obviously it sucks to do Betrayal on lower tier because Katarina fight is going to drop like nothing. But I don't really care about Katarina. I just want to try and farm like maybe some Vorici to try to get white sockets, maybe get lucky. Because like if I get 2 white sockets and just 1 random blue, I don't care if the 4th socket is red or green, it'll be good enough. Anyway, that's my plan. I'm going to do some farming. I'm going to keep doing some like Alk and Go red maps, but at some point I am going to focus on getting XP. I think if I get the Berserker to 88, I will try to fight Cyrus. I don't think he can do it just because he's too squishy, but it would be fun to try, and I'm really not scared of failing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I see you tomorrow.